Hello, welcome to our boring presentation.
Today we will teach you how to write equations of rational functions.
No, we are not nerds. We did this against our will.
But we are very thankful we are doing this instead of a test final.
We will start you off with the basics, in particular, vertical asymptotes, x-intercepts, and y-intercepts.
Tell us, Savvy, what do these terms mean?
Well, you should know what an x and y intercept is by now, hopefully. And a vertical asymptote are vertical lines that both approach the same unit but never touch it.
On this graph, both lines are approaching -2, 1, and 5, so x equals -2, 1, and 5 are the vertical asymptotes.
So here is our starting equation for graphing rational functions.
Numerator is where the x-intercepts are located.
The vertical asymptotes go in the denominator.
The a is what you get when you plug in the y-intercept.
Remember, when you plug in the x-intercepts, it should be the opposite sign.
This also applies to the denominator.
When the lines are moving in the same direction towards the same vertical asymptote, the degree of that parentheses should be 2. When going in the opposite direction, the degree will be 1.
Here are the variables to the example video coming next. Once you've found your vertical asymptote, your x-intercept, and your y-intercept, you want to plug these into this equation to get your rational equation that suits the function. First, you would plug in your x-intercepts on your numerator, which would be opposite because you're dealing with rational functions. So your x-intercept is 2, 0, so it would be x minus 2. Then you plug in your vertical asymptote the same way. -2 and 3, so x plus 2 and x minus 3. And since the ends on this one are going in the same direction, it would be squared. Now you would set your x's equal to 0 and your equation equal to your y-intercept, which is -2. So f of 0 equals a times 0 minus 2 over 0 plus 2 times 0 minus 3 squared equals -2. Now you simplify your equation. -2a over 2 times -3 squared, which would be 9, equals -2. So -2a over 18 equals -2. So now you would cross multiply -2 over 18 by 18 over -2, and you would do the same thing to the other side. So now you have a equals -2 over 1 times 18 over -2. This equals 18. So now that you have your a, you plug it back into your original equation. So f of x equals 18 times x minus 2 over x plus 2 times x minus 3 squared. And that right there is your answer. Thank you for listening to our boring presentation.